Well, having gone up more than 5% in January, the All Ordinaries Index is flat for February so far, following a fall today of nearly 1%. Traders were quite unhappy with the big miners after last night's $9 billion write-down by Rio Tinto of its aluminium assets and BHP's fall in profit earlier. Qantas took a hit ahead of next week's profit report, and Alumina Limited, which owns 40% of the Point Henry aluminium smelter, was sold off because of all the uncertainty about the future of that business. Transfield, on the other hand, came out with a better than expected profit guidance, and its shares jumped 12%. Global markets were generally fairly positive over the past 24 hours, thanks largely to a final capitulation by Greece to the demands of its creditors for spending cuts, which should release a €130 billion bailout. But you'd hardly call the reaction jubilant. That's because there's still a long way to go, and in any case, Greece has failed to live up to lots of commitments before. Also, the struggle to cut Greece's budget deficit deals with only one of its big problems. The other is the trade deficit. It is getting that down the hard way by having a recession so that imports fall, but as you can see, exports have barely moved. There was a pretty strong pickup among commodity prices last night, except for wheat, and the Australian dollar is down exactly 1 cent to 107.1 and to below 81 euro cents. And finally, the Reserve Bank had this chart of bank funding sources in its statement today. Deposits are up from 40 to 50% of funding, but more expensive short-term debt is down, but it's still 20% of funds, and that's what's causing banking interest rates to go up. I'll be back on Sunday at 10 a.m. with Inside Business and the CEO of BHP, Marius Kloppers. Till then, that's finance.